Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 on this Saturday, May the 16th. 1 week, that's just hard to believe, that one more week to be 71. Then I'll be middle-aged for a 144-year-old man next Saturday, which is amazing. You know, got a chance to play some golf this week and get back in the swing of things, and feeling pretty good for an old man. But we're getting ready to do something right now on Outdoors with Larry Ray that I've been studying about. And when I looked at this and I looked at some of the figures in this, now Betsy Woods is here, and she's going to talk all about this. But last year, this is called – Betsy, this is where is this? Like Ready, Set, Wear It. Life Jacket. Life Jacket World Record Day is today, right, Betsy?
That is correct. This is our 5th year doing this.
5th year doing it. Last year, 6,973 participants across the United States. 1,543 inflatable life jackets, 5,430. I'm not even going to say what that one is. Inherently buoyant life jackets. Dogs in life jackets. I really like that. 49 dogs in life jackets. You know, that must have been a real rainy day. And the 175 events. It's pretty cool. And we all got on our life jackets. Even Greg Ratliff has got on a life jacket. It's Don King's got on a life jacket. Gene Smith has got on a life jacket. Gene, you really need to turn yours. You got it the wrong side. No, you're right. Okay, you're right. And then, of course, Frank Barton has on a life jacket. And so this, Betsy, we're going to take part in this, right?
We're kicking out National Safe Boating Week with this.
The only thing missing is Ron Wong, because we blew him up last year, and you couldn't see his smiley little face underneath there, you know. So I'm kind of leery of this. We're going to be kind of like Mary Poppins with the guy floating to the ceiling when we let the air out in here. You know, do we need to let everybody know? So as you visualize your radio dial from left to right, okay, we got Betsy, then we got, and she's the picture break, and then Don and Gene and
Frank.
I want to make sure
it's
I got
hard.
your name.
I know. It's hard. How many years?
I almost called you Bart. All right. And Larry, a senior moment. Now remember that, okay? Greg.
I will.
All right, here we go.
Don't worry.
We're going to have a countdown, and I'm going to pull on my little this little thing. It says jerk.
It says jerk to inflate.
Now,
So,
I thought all of y'all's do say jerk on it. Now, mine's not the only one that says jerk, is it? Okay.
No, you're not alone there.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And all right.
on the count of 3, how's that?
All right, you do the countdown.
Okay, 1, give it a good jerk now. 2,
All right.
3.
Whoa! Woo! Oh, I'm still. Oh man! Yeah.
right.
Oh, the incredible Larry.
It works.
The Hulk.
We're
Everybody
5 for
stand
5
up.
here.
We're stand up. We're doing this live on the radio here. Look at this. Oh. I feel like Dolly Parton. I'm sorry. That's all right. It just came out.
If you need the air out, this little red thing is.
Oh, I kind of like it. It's cool. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Yesterday was Wear Your Life Jacket to Work Day.
Oh, it was. Friday was. All you folks out there, I'm sure you wore your life jacket to work.
And that's a lot of fun. But we'll send these pictures. I registered this event, so it will go to readysetinflate.com.
Are you going to take a picture for me? Here.
I certainly will.
Here, I've got my camera. This is going on LROutdoors.com. I'm going to turn it on, and there you go, Betsy. Take a picture, and Greg, you got to get in this somehow.
I'm sure everybody out in radio land is loving this. Let's take a picture.
This is fun. This is fun. This is live radio right here. Look at this. There you go. All right, there. How about it? Gene, who are you looking at, Gene? Where's Don? Don left. I'm here. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, Betsy, thank you. I'm going to take a picture of Frank just to make sure. Golly. Show that to the. Oh, that'll sell a lot of ATVs right there. Yeah. I get a picture of Betsy taking a picture. Look at the back of your head, Frank. There was your head.
Remember, we're still live.
Larry, these things are so great. Just Because as you can tell, after we put them on, you almost forget you got it on. You know.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, I
all of a
like
sudden,
it. You know, I mean, I just take a nap.
You're out on a boat. I mean, right now that you know you got it on because it's inflated. But
Yeah.
But before the fact, you know, you put that thing on when you launch your boat and you are good to go in case
so
something
this
unforeseen happens and you end up in the water. You're protected.
And this is what kind of life jacket would you call this? This is a long way from the one that used to be orange. It would always
This is a wearable inflatable life jacket.
a wearable inflatable life jacket.
Correct.
So you can refill it.
Correct. There's a CO2 cylinder in there that inflates it, and you just replace that cylinder. And
Same thing you use on your pellet guns.
It really is. Yeah, yeah.
paint gun
Same-
thing.
Same thing. And
Right.
so
And they do have restrictions on these. These are not approved for anybody less than 16 years old, or whitewater, or towing activities like water skiing, and you cannot wear these on jet skis either.
you can't wear them on jet skis.
No.
Well-
Not for high impact stuff.
Okay. Well, that lets me out. So I mean, on my jet skis.
But for a couple of guys out in the boat doing some fishing,
Yeah.
this is ideal.
yeah, you don't
Perfect.
even feel like you got it on or anything.
That's right.
So, yeah.
And
Well,
it can happen so quickly too. You know, you're up standing trying to cast into that special spot you've spotted, and somebody and
comfortable.
your partner kicks the trolling motor the opposite way you're thinking about, and you
Yeah.
end up head over heels.
sounds like Bill Dance.
Oh.
You need to have 3 of these on, Bill. You're out there listening, I know.
We had a unfortunate, but it was a off the wall accident last year. A fella did not know how to swim, and he drowned. Most of the people that drown know how to swim in boating accidents.
Really? That's pretty amazing. Now, so how do you get the air out of it? Huh?
Take that cap off,
I
what you
took
did, and put your finger in there. It lets the air out. Or turn the cap upside down and place it on top.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah,
And then if you're out there and you need more air, you can actually inflate it orally too. as
you
well.
can. You can just blow into it then, huh? This is cool. All right. Well, so how much does one of these cost? I mean, where do you get these kind of lights?
Any outdoor store, Bass Pro, the biggest one in the whole United States.
Yeah, they have
That's
these.
right here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
or any outdoor store, West Marine, Academy Sports, they all carry.
They have these.
Yes.
What?
And they're running $50-$60 for the manual inflatables, and they go on up to about $300 for
So this is a manual.
hydrostatic.
Is this a $50 one here?
pretty much. Yeah, this is a manual inflatable.
This
If
is
you're
pretty
not
cool.
unconscious, it won't help you because you won't be conscious to pull the tab. But they do make some automatics that automatically inflate if you were to enter the water.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they make some others that if it's submerged 4 inches under the water, it will inflate.
This is pretty cool. We're all sitting here just massaging, I've got this thing trying to get the air out of it and everything.
You got to remember when you're on the Mississippi River, if you fall out, you're only seen half the time because of the waves. And I notice these blue things reflect light. Because I used to work the river a lot doing the Memphis in May.
Uh-huh.
And once in a while, we get somebody in the canoe and kayak race turn over. And, of course, they all got life jackets on. But remember, anywhere where it's waves, you're going to disappear when the waves go up and down. And a lot of life jackets don't keep you very long. These will keep you up longer than the old ones. A lot of times the old ones only last about 2 or 3 hours. These
this
should
is-
last probably
is-
8 or
this-
10 hours.
This is comfortable, too. It's comfortable. Greg, you look really good in yours. I think that we need to let me get a picture of Greg here because we'll put that on the website since we'll never see Greg wearing this before. Show that to your twins, Greg, so you can do that.
Hey, and his twins are probably the best reason to wear one too.
That is exactly right. Well, it's just yours went down a lot faster than mine. I guess I didn't hold mine down quick enough here and there. On the radio, hear that? Hear that? That's air coming out right there. Yeah. Don King and Betsy Woods is in here with us this morning. Betsy, I know that, in fact, on next week's show, we're going to talk to Major Brian Thompson of the Region 1 office a little bit about Memorial Weekend. So this kind of tips into it. This is what is the date on that thing? May the 16th through the 22nd is Safe Boating Week. So we started
We just
yesterday.
kicked it off, didn't we?
We kicked it off today.
Correct.
Kicked it off today in Safe Boating Week. The National Safe Boating Council, and this is part of the Ready, Set, Wear It Life Jacket World Record that we participated in. They're hoping to do over 8,000 this year. And it's pretty cool to see this information and to know that people in Korea, one person in Korea did it last year. I mean,
How
good.
about Japan?
Japan did 16 events. Yeah, Japan was pretty into it. Of course, they got a lot of water around them,
New
so
Zealand.
New Zealand, Australia, Brazil, Canada, and then of course Outdoors with Larry Ray. We're involved in this too. We'll be included on there.
Absolutely.
I wish we could visualize this as Don King embraces himself over there, trying to get the air out of his life. We're all sitting here just kind of punching on each other here, It's what are you looking at me like that, Frank? Huh? You don't put one of these on when you go and
Absolutely.
you do, yeah. When you're
I'm out on the river?
when you're on the river.
You bet.
Used to be when I was on that airboat with you out there on the river, but
This is exactly what we wore.
This is what we
when I
wore.
took you out on the airboat.
that's right. So Safe Boating Week, May 16th through the 22nd, which leads right into next weekend's Memorial Weekend, which is hard to believe, and I didn't realize they were going to make my birthday a holiday next weekend, but that's okay, I'm sure. And just send all the presents to Intercom Radio here, 1835 Mariah Woods Boulevard. We'll accept all donations, me and Greg, since we are on the staff here. But one more minute. Either that or you just telling me something. I don't know. So he's got one finger up over here, 1 more minute and everything. But we're going to stick around with Betsy and Don have come all the way from Nashville. It took a long time on that covered wagon, but they made it through here.
That's right.
And everything. And,
Across the river and everything.
Don brought something else with him besides life jackets.
Yes, he did. Well, he brought Betsy. Yeah.
Yeah, but he brought something else.
He brought which guitar did you bring today?
I brought the guitar that my lovely daughter bought for me last year for my 60th birthday and presented it to me. And so anyway, I've been playing it ever since, and it's a great little.
So stay
guitar.
tuned. We're going to be hearing from Don King as he we'll do some picking and grinning,
That's
so to
right.
speak, and everything. Let's take a break. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray on Safe Boating Week on ESPN 790.
You can find